Yo, what's good everyone, and this is part 3 of documenting my journey of achieving my dream life. So I'm just gonna go right into the ecom update in the past 7 days. So basically, as I was talking about in my last video, we were testing this one brand which did not end up getting us good results. So we basically just killed it, and now I'm working on just analyzing what went wrong so I can actually learn from this failed store and see what actually went wrong and actually make some progress from this failure. And then we have this other brand that's been actually performing pretty good for us, as I talked about in the last video too. With that brand, the audience for us is really just skeptical. So basically the type of content that we've been posting has been working, but we have just much more potential if we actually change the style of our content. So basically, we're gonna be making custom EGC content for our brand. Right now, I'm doing some cold outreach to UGC creators on Twitter. Outside of ecom, I've been really just trying to put all of my kind of focus into just doing actually ecom and not getting myself distracted. But I think from last 7 days, I think there's one great lesson that I could share with all of you is if you're doing business or you're doing anything else with like self-improvement or even content like I'm doing right now, get yourself into other things like gym content or business. So for example, I was primarily doing business like a month ago, but I got into content and now I'm doing content. The reason why I think that this could be very valuable for you is you gain perspectives and you learn new things that apply across domains. So I'm gonna give you an example what happened to me as I was filming last week's video. I noticed that I talked like off of the point that I was trying to make, and the lesson from there is just to remind yourself of the goals that you have for each activity of the day. So for example, and this was kind of like, this opened my mind because I noticed that I could be actually using this lesson and leveraging this lesson in business too. So for example, when I'm beginning to work, just remind myself of what my goal is for the work, for doing the work, for the work session, right? So that I actually don't get off the point and don't start working on something that does not matter. That's just a really quick lesson. One, get yourself into some other domains besides the thing that you're already doing, and two, remind yourself of your goals so you don't get not distracted, but just you don't go off your direction. But yeah, this is gonna be for today's video, and I'm gonna see you next week.